Hello, welcome. My name is Maui. Do you have an appointment with us? Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna be helping you with your party today. Okay, I have you right here. I already have your email, but I do need your phone number and your address. And the address? Okay, first up, what date do you want the event to be on so I can check if our locations are available that day? Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, perfect. Actually, all four are available that day, so no problem there. And then what time do you want the party to be? That's in the evening? PM? Yeah, okay. And do you want it to be open end or? Yeah, with the open end, everyone would have to be out at 9 a.m. so we can get the location cleaned up and ready for the next event. And then don't mind me, I'm just taking notes and everything. Of course, so I can get the package and everything ready for you. And then, how many guests are you expecting? Around 60? And is there a chance there are going to be more, like people are going to bring a plus one? I just need to know because we have different sizes of locations, but for what you have in mind, we have actually two that are a bit smaller. Okay. And then, can I ask what kind of party you're planning? Is it a special event, like a birthday, an anniversary, or is it going to be like something work-related? Oh, birthday. Is it going to be yours, someone you know? Oh, how old is she turning? Sweet 16, okay. That's nice. Okay, in that case, I'm assuming no alcohol, or are there going to be any parents? Okay, but no alcohol. Okay. And then the two locations I have in mind are quite different from each other. Is it going to be more of an elegant, classy type of gathering, or is it going to be more loose and fun? Okay, for that, I actually think the building we have on the south side is more suitable because it has a more comfortable, homey feeling to it. Okay. Have you already looked at the different locations on our website? Okay, so you know which one I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. Have you looked at the pictures as well? Okay. And then have you looked at the pricing? Yeah, we can't give any exact price because it's all very individualized and catered to your needs. But if you have a specific budget in mind, we can look at that. Okay, that's actually, we're probably gonna stay. Actually, we're definitely gonna stay under that, so no worries about that. Okay, then what about the tables? Are you gonna know ahead of time exactly how many people are coming, or do you want us to put out a few extra tables? Okay, we have two different sizes of tables. The smaller one is for 6 people and the bigger one is for 10 people. Do you have any preference there? Yeah, we can also mix and match. They work together, like they're both in the same style, so that's no problem. Okay. And then what about the decoration? Do you want any balloons, banners, flower arrangements? Okay. Yeah, you don't need to know everything already. You can just tell me at another time. You can send me an email for the colors and the slogans and everything. Okay, and then what about the catering? Do you already have a caterer that you're working with, or do you want to work with our catering? Okay, and then do you want to have a menu or a buffet? Mhm. And then do you just want finger food or warm food, like warm dishes too? Okay. And then what about dessert, cake? Oh yeah, of course it's gonna be a birthday cake since it's a birthday. Then do you already have that figured out or? Okay. And do you want us to help with the transport? Because I'm assuming it's gonna be a pretty big cake. Okay, you got it covered. Okay, and then do you want us to put out a table just for the cake? Or like any special decorations for that? Okay. And then for the gifts, you want tables as well? Just one big one or multiple? Okay, okay, perfect. That's no problem at all. And then what about the drinks? Is it gonna be just soda, juice, or do you want a bar serving like mocktails and like alcohol-free wine, stuff like that? Yeah, of course, 0.0%, no alcohol at all. Okay. Yeah. The you don't pay for the bar individually. It's like all included in the package. I'm gonna send you everything. You look it over. Okay. And then what about music? Do you want live music, like a band, a DJ? Do you want to play music over the speakers? Okay, for that you can just send us a playlist ahead of time, or you can bring your own device the day off and just connect it to the boxes. Yeah, either a phone, a laptop, or a tablet all works. Okay. Yeah, that way it's actually the easiest because you have more control over it. And then lastly, what about the invites? Do you have that covered or do you want us to make them? Okay, so we have different designs. I could send them to you. You can adjust the colors. You can tell us what you want them to say, how many you want. We get them ready, send them out to you ahead of time, and then you can just send them to the guests. Yeah? Okay. Okay, we do it that way then. Okay, is there anything else I need to consider? Any questions, any notes? Okay, then I'm gonna get everything ready for you. I'm gonna send you a package per email. You're gonna get it by tomorrow, and then you just look at everything, take your time, and you just let me know if you want anything changed. And then we're gonna do one more appointment, a follow-up, just to finalize everything. You can just call to schedule that. Okay, perfect. Then thank you so much. I'm looking forward to how everything's gonna turn out, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.